Yael, VP Customer Success at PayEm. We are a round A startup operating in the fintech scene and are modernizing the way finance teams work these days. We do it by streamlining, simplifying, and most importantly, consolidating core financial processes into an all-in-one platform, PayEm. From requesting funds, creating and approving POs, performing the payment, and syncing it all to the ERP of your choice. Today, I'll be talking about scaling a customer success team from 2 to whatever size of a team you need. And rest assured, there is no magic here, just a lot of thinking, experience, and all of that I'd love to share with you. We have 125 small, medium businesses and enterprise customers. We usually sell to the second in command, which is a CFO or a VP Finance, Director of Finance in the org. We have a policy around POCs. We don't approve it all the time, but we definitely approve it when needed, when products are new or penetrating into new territories. We are a subscription-based company with a freemium offering. We have recently changed our commercial model, so recently operate in a hybrid model of 2. Our time to value varies based on the product you buy and spans from days to weeks, and we obviously try to keep it on the days side. We are a based and bonus-based CS organization, and the KPIs are often changing based on the company's OKRs. From an information system perspective, we use Salesforce, Looker, and Intercom. Our CS team is built off of enterprise CSMs and finance experts, and we make sure that the R&R is well-defined to avoid or delay burnout. We unfortunately don't have CS Ops yet. We're an early-stage company, but definitely working on making sure we'll have one in the near future. And from revenue perspective, we own renewals and expansion pipeline, and we partner with our sales team throughout the customer journey. Let's start. Customer success. My belief is that customer success goes way beyond the department. Customer success is a fairly young profession. It's been around close to 20 years. Established in the US, a CRM company figured out that some of their customers are leveraging the product in a different way than they designed, and they thought it's really cool, and they brought back this knowledge into the org and established a team called Customer Success, that their entire job was to make sure that customers are successfully using the product. So this role may be, more commercial, more technical, more high touch, more low touch, but at the heart of it, CSMs are here to ensure that customers are able to achieve their desired outcomes using your product, our product, or technology, and on the other hand, advocate for the clients internally within the company they work for. We need to continuously win customers' trust, and we do it by setting expectations up front and over-delivering later. This is the customer trust equation. Nobody owns the customer, but someone always owns the moment. Said by the CRO of Walt Disney, and boy, they know how to create special moments. The set expectation plus over-deliver equation brings all the company's functions into the loop. Marketing and sales are responsible for the first half of the equation around setting expectation, and then CS comes, and services and product and R&D responsible for over-delivering. Each department owns a moment during the customer's life cycle. Early days CSMs. So as part of a core team of an early stage startup, you probably know the feeling that you just cannot keep doing everything. You need to sell, you need to expand, you onboard new clients, you technically support them, you need to renew at a certain point, you need to promote them within. So you hire someone to step in and help. You call them a CSM. They'd usually not have clear KPIs. Early days CSMs are kind of jack of all trades. They're semi-product managers, they do project management, they empathize with clients, they make sure that clients see value, they bring feedback back into the product, they do tech support. They need to build relationships, they need to renew accounts, they need to train customers on the product, they need to enable them, they need to collect credit points for the first time that, God forbid, they'll mess up. They're generalists, they're very smart and talented journalists. At PayEm, our first customer success managers took the company from 10 to 60 clients with little to no methodology or data. They did everything from support to consulting on corporate accounting and then selling. So the question is, does this model scale? And the answer is no. When building a team, you need to think about what framework you need to put in place today that could efficiently support the scale of the company and the customer success organization. Some of the things that we need to consider are time zone or physical proximity to the engineering and product teams. CSMs play a really significant role in compensating for product shortcomings in early stage companies. So the ability to connect with the product teams, keeping the feedback loops as short as possible, and taking calls together is really, really key. Sometimes when the target market is in different territory than the engineering teams, then you may consider hiring a local CSM that speaks the language of the clients and knows their culture, but is located in the same time zone as the technical teams. Next would be to shift the CST makeup from generalists to specialists that could inhibit dedicated roles within the separate teams and sub-departments. So does the generalists model scale? The answer is no. We said it doesn't scale. Many reasons to that, but one of them is that it's nearly impossible to build an organization recruiting people with so many special traits like those two first generalists. It just doesn't scale up. You cannot build an organization counting on hiring people like that. Now, how to determine the makeup of the team and the structure? There are a few questions that we need to be able to answer. What do our customers need in order to be successful? And what roles do we need that will allow us to quickly onboard clients while ensuring high level of product adoption and education for self-sufficiency? Build relationships so we can sell back to our install base, upselling and cross-selling. And also keep the post-sales organization within the 20 to 30% range from the total company workforce. And also, speak the language of the clients, be able to translate their business objectives into measurable results and ROI, and understand what are their desired outcomes. Once you understand what your target audience needs, what your business needs in order to be able to support the customer's need, you need to be able to think about the structure and the people. The unique experiences, by the way, that we have hired at PayEm allowed us to quickly position our CSMs as trusted advisor or even consultants, as we hired a mix of experienced customer success managers and finance professionals. Now let's talk about the structure. The Trinity. I know that I have 4 pillars, but I like the title, and also because you need to have only 3 at start, and you can consider adding the 4th later. As the business matures, and you can see that it's about to scale, you need to have the right infrastructure in place, an organizational setup that can replicate itself as the install base grows. Here, I'll reference what I did at PayEm, which is also what worked for us at WalkMe and what we did at Papaya Global. I basically adopted a typical SaaS structure where the customer success department of those generalists underwent division into 3 distinct departments: CSMs, customer success managers, onboarding or implementation experts, or sometimes they're called professional services, and technical support agents. There are a few things to consider here as well. Number 1 is customer success. What do they do? Customer success managers are owning the process of uncovering desired outcomes and its interpretation to ROI through our technology. Ideally, you can create a blend of experts like finance experts and CSMs, or HR experts and experienced CSMs, to enjoy the full range of knowledge. Now that the product is more mature and stable, you can have your CSMs within your clients' time zones and have the same culture and same language so that they can better relate with each other. This is usually relevant for enterprise-grade softwares that are going global. Professional services. Professional services is a proactive technical team, usually responsible for the integration of the product in a way that will shorten the time to value and increase the product stickiness. They closely collaborate with product and R&D, and sometimes they may have the nature of project managers. Support. Support is a reactive technical support team which is super busy, especially in early stage companies that the product is still maturing. Building this team strong from the get-go can allow us to have a smaller CS team that focuses on retention and growth in different capacities, obviously depending on the company's needs. Last but not least is ops. Customer success operations is a fairly new role and may wear different hats. In low-touch to tech-touch companies, that may be the function who is responsible for executing the life cycle and may make the need for professional services redundant. Hence, when I talked about the Trinity but had 4 options here, you should not or don't necessarily need to have all 4 at once. Sometimes the makeup of customer success manager, tech support, and ops or professional services can give you the best structure for your organization. So this is the recommendation for an infrastructure of a customer success organization that can scale as the company grows. Thank you.